Okay, so we're gonna do side control escapes, okay? We'll do the basic one just like you did yesterday, and then we'll add a wrinkle if we're having trouble with the basic one. So the basic one, he's got me in side control. So we remember, first of all, be aware of your situation, okay, when you're rolling. If he's getting close to getting me in side control, as he comes in, give me some space. As he comes in, I want to get my elbows in, okay? I want to create that frame, right? So as he comes in, I can already be here, all right? This is a way better position than elbows out. This is a very, very bad position. He can smash me with his shoulder. He can take my arms basically anytime he wants them. It's real hard to breathe, and it's hard to get my frames back. So be situationally aware. We're scrambling, he's coming in. Okay, I want to like turn into him a little bit and have my frames. This one up under his throat, along his jawline. That way, if he's trying to push into me, he's kind of choking himself. This one here, right on his hip bone. Not with my hand, with my forearm. So if he drops his hip on me, it doesn't wrist lock me, okay? So we're here. So the normal escape that we're just gonna practice first is just the frame and the hip escape, okay? So we create a good frame, we push at a 45, we get a good hip escape, boom, all right? We make all this space, we pull our knee along his body, okay? Point our toe, square up, get an underhook here, boom, all right? You got nice, easy, straight arm bar from there if you want it. I do that a lot. One more time. So we're here, he's coming in. I immediately get my frames, all right? I'm being smart, trying to kind of look into him. This leg is active, right? I'm feeling his body to make sure he doesn't mount me. Boom, okay. Never here, never, I'm not here, all right? Got this leg here. As soon as I get my frames in the position, I don't want to hang out too long. I just want to hip escape, make that nice big gap, come back, okay? Boom, all right? So that's kind of like best case scenario if you get into side control. Doesn't always work though. Yesterday we learned a nifty little escape we can do using the gi, but we don't have a gi today, so we need a different little nifty escape. So let's say we don't have our frame and we don't have our elbows in. We're kind of in like a real worst case scenario. Yeah. See, so my elbow, I can't get it in. This arm, he has an underhook on me. This is a bad situation, guys, okay? So there's a couple things we can do from here to make the situation a little better. One little sneaky one, that even if it doesn't work, if it works optimally, awesome, you're now on top. If it doesn't work optimally, you at least have made space to get your frame back, okay? So what we're gonna do, let's say he's hiding his head, right? I'm gonna take both hands and I'm gonna reach over his shoulder, which normally you don't wanna do, but we're kind of in desperate measures here. And I'm gonna push down on his face, okay? I'm gonna push his face towards my legs, and I'm gonna hip escape up to my side, okay? And I wanna try to push his head as far as I can. I'm gonna keep hip escaping back as I'm pushing. That's gonna isolate this arm. I'm gonna pinch it with my head, okay? Now, even if he starts coming back into me at this point, at least I'm back to my frame, okay? But if he doesn't come back into me, and I can get all the way to here, right? And he's giving me a good reaction, which is this, he's letting me push his head away. I'm gonna roll him forward, so you're just gonna somersault forward, right? So I get to here, I'm gonna come down, belly down, boom. And now I come up with my own side control, okay? So this one, if it works optimally, it's great, because you end up on top. If it doesn't work optimally, at a minimum, it's a way you push his head away, he drives back into you, at least now you got your frames, right? So again, we're here, I'm in a terrible spot, okay? Got my arms isolated, he's got his head down. I gotta reach my arms up, palm over palm, okay? And I can't just push with my arms, okay? I'm not gonna be strong enough. I've gotta hip escape into him as I push, okay? You may have to hip escape a couple times to get the full extension of this arm. Then once I get full extension, I'm gonna pin it between my shoulder and my head. And now I'm going to do kind of like a grabby situation where I pivot my butt up, and roll him over, okay? And now we go to our own side control. Again, if that doesn't work all the way, even if it only works halfway, even if I just shove his head down for a second, but he's super strong and he comes back into me, right? He comes back into me, at least I can get to here. And now I can run my normal hip escape, return to guard, okay? You wanna see it? You got it? Okay. Any questions? Pretty simple, so drive that head down, hip escape into him to get that full arm extension, pinch it between your head and your shoulder, and then roll. You're gonna be here, you're gonna roll up to your knees, okay? So you're gonna be here, roll up to your knees. We're
realistically, how much of a threat is there of getting armbarred right there?
If you've got good extension on their head, it's not a ton of threat because they're not in good position because they're really far out. And you could even try to like maybe do some sort of sneaking arm lock on them. But to get into the position to armbar you, they have to drive back into you. So once they do that, you just go get your frames back. Okay, partner up, 3 times each, 1, 2, 3.